Have a good day. I love ya. Oh, gosh. Woo! Woo! Well, good morning, friends. It's the next day, or it's a new day. I don't know. Tracey from Nova Scotia live-in. It's a wet day out, and it's garbage day. That's not all our garbage, but the majority of it is. I think over here there was a blanket on the side of the road covering up a couple bags of garbage. See that red thing? I think that was Saritha's garbage, but whoever put it out, one of the workers left it on that side of the road. Didn't realize. So anyways, I just brought it over because the garbage truck comes early and I'd hate for her to miss it. Woo! Anyways, I stayed up late last night. I didn't go to bed till almost 12 o'clock because I was waiting for Mally to get home. My husband went in to get her. She went to see Michelle Obama with a few people. And she didn't get back till around 11 o'clock. My husband went in, brought her out. I went to bed immediately, but it took forever for me to fall asleep. And I got up at 5:30 this morning. So, yeah, I didn't start talking to you guys till now. It might be all squished together, it might not. But anyways, Thursday, garbage day. Very exciting. I'm gonna go wake up. Well, Mally's awake, and I don't think my Zoe is awake. Mally brought her garbage out for me, so I know she's at least semi-awake. Alright, I'm outside with the kids. I got a video edited while these guys were getting ready for school. I threw the Randall stuff out there. They're all around right now. They're waiting for us to go in. There's for Kenny. Oh. Barbara and Timothy, Oscar and Bethany, and Harold and Arnold if they're around. There's peanuts and popcorn and shelled peanuts and de-shelled peanuts. And that's pretty much what all the Randalls and Blue Jays and stuff get too right now. The garbage truck isn't here yet, but you can hear the squirrels, Mally? Huh? The squirrels, that's what's making that noise. Yeah. And the crows, they all know it's breakfast. They're just going to wait for us to go in. Well, for me and Violet and Boris to go in. I got to stand up. I didn't even notice. There's Timothy right there. Waiting. He wants to see the girls off on the bus. He is not scared of Violet and Boris at all. He'll walk right just out of reach of them and turn and smile and laugh at them. Oh, you're so handsome. You're just waiting for go time, aren't you? Yeah, you are. I don't know what sounds like it. Yes, it is. It's the bus. It's the bus, Timothy. Alright, have a good day at school, children. I love you so much. Oh, did he come down? Oh. Yeah. Alright, I love ya. Alright, calm down. He's in that. Oh, there he is. He's right on the side. Calm down. Calm down. All right, we'll go in and you guys can get your breakfast. Bracky. Okay, friends, it's 8:48. I just got a load of laundry going. Violet and Boris are eating their breakfast. I had this roast beef in the fridge. My husband got it yesterday, the day before. This was $20.95, $13.21 a kg. I'm going to do it in the slow cooker. I wonder, yeah, that'll fit. I'll make it fit. I was going to say I have a bigger one, but that should fit. Yeah, anyways, I'm just going to season it up, throw some onions in here, and let it go on low all day. Peel a pot of potatoes. I can pop a can of vegetables, and that'll be supper. Whew. My flash came on. There, I just used Montreal steak spice. I'm keeping it super simple. I'm not adding any salt to this because that has enough friggin' salt in it, that's for sure. Kind of scored both sides of the thing, just mildly. and had a gloved hand and rubbed it in real good. Threw a little water, and there's onions in there. I'm going to put it on low all day long. Oh, okay guys, that wash is spinning. I'm going to peel a pot of potatoes. That's not a full bag of carrots. I'm going to do that up too because they should just be done. Otherwise they're going to sit there and rot. And I'll probably open a can of vegetables too because there's really not that many carrots there. Yeah, I'm going to try to squeeze in to finish that 4th episode of Fall of the House of Usher today if I can. My husband picked up an ink cartridge yesterday. He actually met us in town. If you've seen that video, or maybe it's all the same video, I don't know. Maze had hockey last night. Anyways, he met us in town at the rink. And him and Misha ended up going to Walmart on the way home to get an ink cartridge because I need to print off a couple of return labels to Amazon. And today's the last day I can do it. So I needed an ink cartridge. He went and got it. Me and Maze drove home. Anyways, the ink cartridge is sitting here on the table. So before I sit down to watch that episode, I want to ensure that I go up and print off the labels and stuff. I might drive them down to the post after the kids get home, but I want them all ready to go as soon as the kids get home, kind of thing. So that'll be that. And the slow cooker will just go all day. I won't boil these potatoes now. I'll boil them like after the kids get home. I'll turn them on or something. And yeah, then tomorrow's Friday. The kids are having spaghetti at school today, I think. This knife is not very sharp, and I don't know where my sharp one is. I need to get a good peeling knife. I used to have some, but they've been used so much, they're not good anymore, you know what I mean? And I don't know how to sharpen knives like my husband does. And we do have one of those knife sharpeners you just run it through, but I can't stand the feeling. It's like how some people can't stand nails on a chalkboard. I can't stand knives through a knife sharpener. Can't stand it. Anyways, I can hear the washer filling up, so it'll finish that off. I'll have another load to do after that, and then I should be all caught up, which will be great. Well, I say that. Messiah brought down her clothes. Mally did not. She shouldn't have a whole bunch, but, you know. And Misha and Maze's, I get just about every single day. So they're not overloading. It's just the teenagers. The teenagers are the clothes hoarder, you know, not bringing downers, that sort of thing. And then towels and bedding. I don't need to go overboard with potatoes, Tracy. You don't need a full pot. These are nice big potatoes. They're not huge, but I'd much rather peel a potato this size than a little teeny tiny potato. Those get on my nerves. Oh, anyways, when I do the next load of laundry, I'm going to throw this sweater in. I know you've seen me wear it the past couple of days. I changed my clothes that are underneath, those little black tank tops, but it's time. It should be washed. It's cold in the house, and I like to wear sweaters when I'm cold. So, yeah. But this sweater I hang to dry, so it's not going to be all completely dry today. I'll wash it and then I hang it, or kind of lay it to dry. Ugh. Has a weird little divot. Anyways, that video I was editing, it was the day that I cooked that bologna. And part of it, the audio was off sync, off kilter. Like, I don't know why it does that sometimes. Anyway, so I just went through some old pictures on my computer and placed it over top of the video, but you can still hear me talking, like one of those voiceovers. So some of the pictures are the kids when they're little, or, you know, a couple of years ago, when Messiah had long hair, or Evie was in a couple of the pictures, and anyways, yeah, it was kind of neat to go through some of those. I just scooped them out of a snapshot folder from the editing program that I have. Like you can, in the program I use Wondershare, but you can snapshot the screen. Like I could take a snapshot of a video of me right now, immediately, right this second, and save it as a picture. So all those pictures, not all, yeah, all of them, were from snapshots of old videos. So not really staged photos or anything, just moments in time. All right, I'll do one more and that's it. And yeah, just kind of neat. I have oodles on the computer. I'll do that again next time, if that ever happens again, which I'm sure it will. It doesn't happen that often with the audio, but I don't know. I couldn't go back and fix it. Maybe it could, but I don't know how to, so I just plopped pictures over top of it because I can't stand watching editing myself when I'm a couple seconds behind the audio kind of thing, or ahead of the audio. Ooh. All right, let me fill this up. I'll do the carrots. I turned the dishwasher on this morning, and that's all done. So I can open that at least so it cools off. Just a second, I gotta get these potatoes done. Oh, I missed a bit for making sure I'm not missing any. I did miss the other side of that. All right. Well, I'll use this after when I point them up, and then I have a pot here for the carrots, not a big pot because I've got a big amount of carrots. There. The potatoes are in clean water, so. Oh. Anyways, I'll get that done, and when I go up to print, I might check in Mally's room. Usually I get them to do it, but if she has any straggles that I can see obviously, I will grab them to finish this load that I have down here with Messiah's. And then it's just tomorrow. I like to try to have a lot of it done before the weekend. And then, I mean, I do some laundry on the weekend, but it's nice not to feel like, you know, whatever. Monday, I usually have a lot of laundry, or late Sunday, because everybody has baths and showers on Sunday. I mean, the kids have them throughout the week too, but I make them, like, you have to have one on Sunday. Whether you want to or not, you gotta, because you got school the next day, and you're not going to go to school stinking. So, anyways, we had a fire going yesterday. It's not going now. There might be a few coals in there. It's warmer today than it was yesterday, though. I mean, it's not super warm out, but it is warmer than yesterday. And the house isn't that cold either, comparatively. I might get really sleepy at some point today just because I was up so late and then up so early. So I might end up taking a nap. But if I do, I'll have all this done. which will be great. Yeah, I could hear all the birds and the squirrels outside. Just as we were walking in, they're like getting ready to attack. Not us. Their breakfast. But yeah, little Timothy out there, he's really brazen. Like, he doesn't come up to us, but he's not scared. He doesn't skitter away like some other squirrels do. I'm sure he would if I walked right up to him and tried to touch him, but let's go out in the compost. Oh. And good, it was garbage day. Got rid of all that stuff out in our garbage bin and stuff, because she was getting kind of full. Yeah, whoever was the worker for Sarita, I think that was Sarita's, I don't know. I don't think they pick up the garbage if it's on the wrong side of the road. So I just thought, like, Sarita's not going to be able to get out there and change it, but it might have been a new worker and didn't know. But it's all taken care of. Okay. I'll fast pace this because it gets kind of loud on the table. So I'll be back in a sec. Alright, those pots are on the stove, they're not turned on. There's the ink cartridge. I'm going to go up and try to get that working. Hopefully it was just the ink. I'm pretty sure it was. Frustration, but I brought the compost out too. And everybody was still out there staring at me. Oh, I just want to show you I'm about to try to print that stuff off. Two of them just flew away, but the Randalls are out there. Oh. Alright, I got those friggin' labels printed off. It took forever to get the printer Wi-Fi connected. Ugh, ridiculous, but it's done. I'm going to wrap up the stuff and bring it down here shortly. Just rotated that laundry. I'll get another load going shortly, and then I can take a break. Okay guys, I'm just at the post. I dropped off those two things. I got the receipt, so I have the tracking number. I'm going to swing by my mailbox to see if Mally's glasses are here. Fingers crossed. Alright, I haven't checked back in a bit. It's 10 to 12. I'm just trying to get a fire going. and I'm heating up one of my keto little meals. I gotta plug you guys in though, my battery's almost dead. Alright guys, it's about 20 after 2. I finished watching that episode 4 of Follow the House of Usher and started episode 5, but then realized the time and want to be out here for when the kids get home. My husband's in town. He went into town a little while ago. He was working from home today, but he had to go to the bank, and Mally is complaining of some upset stomach or something, you know. Things that happen to women, if you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? So he's going to pick her up, and it's almost the end of the day anyways. And then they'll be back. I just turned those potatoes on low, like low. They're not even going to be boiling by the time the kids get home. And the slow cooker smells good. It's trudging along. And yeah, it's chilly. I should go get my thing. I still haven't done that second load of laundry because I still got my sweater on, but I will do it. And yeah, anyways, I heard Randall. There's blue jays over there. Randall isn't over here, but I heard him in the distance. But anyways, yeah, I'm just going to be outside and listen to the leaves and the trees and wait for the school bus. Oh, my husband just got back with Mally and he brought me a coffee. He loves me. He really does. Alright, the bus is here. Violet's a lunatic. Oh, there's a lady walking.
What's her name?
I don't know. How was school? Come over this way.
Hello.
Roast beef, potatoes, carrots, and maybe corn or something. Is that okay with you?
Does that pass the niche test?
Is that okay for supper?
Yeah.
Good. Alright, I just took that roast beef out when the kids got home, and I'm just going to set it in the oven. The oven's not turned on, just to let it rest. And then over here I put a little flour water slurry. Oh, you can't see. Anyways, I just mix it up, and I have a whisk here. I was whisking it in. Turned it up on high and leave the lid like that, and it'll thicken up just like that. Okay, the potatoes are done up. This is that gravy I made. It's not super thick, but it's not water either, so, you know. The carrots, the roast beef sliced up nicely. You never know if, I suppose it has to do with the cut of meat, and I'm not good at knowing the difference. But sometimes when you do roast beef in a slow cooker, it shreds. This did not shred. It sliced up nicely. And then I asked the kids for a can of vegetables. They got corn. And yeah, we'll get some plates done up. Alright, this one's Misha. She wanted 3 potato balls, gravy on everything except the corn. Alright, this one's Maze's. I cut up his roast beef. He wanted some HP sauce with it, not gravy. Corn and a little bit of potatoes. Okay, guys, everybody had their supper. I have a plate put away for Mally. She's still not up for eating right now, but that's okay. This is what's left over. So I just did up plates for the fridge. I'm going to give this one to Papa because it's, I think, the leanest of the meat because he doesn't eat fat. He tries not to eat fat. corn and potatoes, and he usually comes out on Friday, which is tomorrow. There's some gravy there. I can give it to him if he comes out. If not, I'll get it to him for sure. And these two will be for whoever wants them. There's some gravy. There's 2 little slices of roast beef left. Didn't have enough potatoes or anything to go along with it, but it can just go in the fridge like that. And I got the dishwasher going. And I'm just going to bring out a little bit of compost. There's not much, but I don't want it sitting in my house. Alright, Violet and Boris are going to eat their supper now. Violet is doing her thing. She usually waits until he's just about done before she starts eating. Anyways, when my husband got home, he got some margarine at Sobeys. It was on sale, as Mom called. I think it was $5.47 a pack. Usually this is like $11.99 at Superstore. Sometimes more. So he got 2. We might end up getting more if the sale is still on this weekend when I go in on Saturday. I'm going to make a list of things I need to get because I need to go in anyways for hockey, and that's when I want to get everything I need to get done. Yeah, with the cost of living these days, groceries in Nova Scotia, which I know everybody's saying this. Just a minute, I think this is fuzzy. Groceries in Nova Scotia are insane, and they are everywhere, as I know. Prices are different in every province, but I think they're high in all provinces. I've seen a study, if I can think of it, I'll put it down below. Nova Scotia is one of the poorest, hard hit-up provinces in Canada in regards to living expenses, groceries, like housing, all that stuff. I know it's hard everywhere, but anyways, I don't go to town like I used to. I know, like, well, it was, when I think of it, it was probably pre-COVID. I used to go to town almost every day and look for deals. Number 1, gas is a fortune. Number 2, I'm trying to use up food I have in my house and only want to get what I need to get. Number 3, I'm trying to save money because I have bills to pay. We're not in the poorhouse or anything, but we have to go from like paycheck to paycheck and budget everything, sort of thing. We have a mortgage, we have house insurance, we have power, we have internet, we have a car payment, we got kids, and it's cheaper to even buy food, like at the cafeteria for Misha and Maze at the elementary school. It's $5 a day. It's cheaper to do that than to buy a whole bunch of nutritious food things here and pack lunches. It really is. I could pack lunches every day, but it would cost more in a month to buy all the stuff for their nutritious lunches. I was watching Coffee with Stephanie the other day. She's a fellow Canadian sister of mine. She's out in Ontario. Anyways, she does grocery hauls and a whole bunch of different things. She got a package of strawberries, and I think it was like $1.98, which is insane. When they're on sale here, they're $6.99. You know what I mean? Like, I can't do it. Cucumbers, when they're on sale, they're $3.99. Like a 3-pack, that's what it was the last time I was in. It's just insane. And anyways, long story short, I don't go to town every day anymore because I'm saving money so I can put it towards other things. And, you know, I don't need to go frivolously and go and buy a whole bunch of stuff when I don't need it and I got food here to use up. So when I go in for his hockey, which is in the morning, I will have a list of things that I want to get. I'll still look for deals because you never know what deals are going to be there. But for things that I absolutely do need, I will remember because, you know, it's good to write this stuff down. And I won't go crazy and spend a bunch of money on stuff I don't really need and forget the stuff that I do need. So anyways, yeah, all my kids pretty much buy lunch every day. It's expensive and we got to plan that out. It's, you know, $5 a day for every child. Love ya. Love you, hun. I do buy some like junky stuff as treats because they get a hot lunch. They don't get any drinks. Like with the hot lunch, it's just like today they had spaghetti. Yesterday they had baked chicken and vegetables and potatoes. Tomorrow they're having pizza because it's Friday. The only day they didn't buy lunch at school this week was I think the day before that, they were having tuna melts. Fish, they can't have it. But, so $10 for the little kids. Mally and Messiah both get $5 a day. They don't get more. And you can't go to Dairy Queen and buy one of those meal deals for less than $5. And the little convenience store they used to go to where they did have like poutine and stuff closed down this year. So they, you know, even buying stuff at the cafeteria, $5 is max. So I always get them those Gatorades or some sort of a drink. They can bring a junky snack, and then they get some nutritious, proper lunches at school, because in order for me to do that for all the kids, it's insane. When I think, like, how many days? I think there were 17 days this month for the elementary school that the kids were going to buy. So 17 times 2 is whatever. 17 times 2, oh, for heaven's sakes. Yeah, 34. God. For Misha and Maze. For hot lunches. Every day of school except for days that they had fish. I couldn't buy lettuce and sandwich meat and bananas and apples and strawberries and carrots. Just those 5 or 6 things. You know what I mean? Unless they're all marked 50% off. And, you know, like, just can't do it. So it's better to do that. That's why I don't buy a whole bunch of that kind of stuff. If I do buy peaches, which are $8.99, I don't think they even had any the last time I went grocery shopping last weekend. Or something. It's for the house. The kids can eat it up, you know, as snacks or whatever, or for breakfast, or if they want to bring it to school, they can. But, oh, it's just, it hurts. It hurts the wallet. And I'm not saying we're living high on the hog. We're fortunate to be able to do what we can do and get what we can get. And that's why we want to try to help out where we can help out, because not everybody can do that. All the single parents out there, all the people that are struggling to pay rent, all the people that are doing this and that, it's not acceptable. And nobody seems to be doing anything about it. And yeah, so we just try to budget. I don't go to the store and spend a whole bunch of money anymore. You know, if I ever buy a lottery ticket and win the lottery, you know, I might be a little more carefree with my money, but I'm not now. I'm not using my credit cards. I'm trying to pay them down. If I use my credit cards, it's for something else, but I don't want to go rack up a whole bunch of credit cards and think that I'm going to pay it all off when I get paid. It's not going to work that way, so I just do not use them unless I have to use them. Right, Violet? I'm just trying to be a responsible adult. Ugh. Anyways. And I'll get paid this week. We're calling the electrician. They can come take a look at our electricity. We have the breakers for those things shut off. But, yeah, we'll get that sorted. That could be $200. It could be $1,000. I want to make sure that I have the money before I call somebody, because I don't want to be in debt. I mean, if it was an emergency, I would, but no. Oh, for heaven's sakes. Anyways, I don't know how I got on this tangent, except for saying I want to make a list of things that I need to get when I go to town on Saturday. One thing I know right off the bat is large Ziploc bags or zipper seal bags from the dollar store. Not extra large ones, but large ones. I need that. I'll need some more lunch supplies. I'll need some more drinks for the kids. And I'll get some fruits and vegetables, hopefully, that will be affordable. That'll be for the house. We're out of carrots now. I still have potatoes left in that bag, but if there's a good sale on potatoes, I'm getting some. And yeah. And just like trying to plan for the future, like we get all our bills paid at the end of the month, and then whatever's left over is what we try to trickle throughout the rest of the month. And then like Christmas is coming, so I'm gonna try to get a few little things here and there. And then Christmas isn't just about presents, I know that. I like to do the food, I like to do the feasts, I like to do the fun. And then New Year's Eve, and then I'm going out west for a couple of weeks in January, and, you know, all that sort of thing. I'm actually going to my sister's the beginning of November. I'm not going to her house. We're going to go to Halifax, and I'll be up there for a couple of days. So I just need to organize things. That's how it is these days. I'm not the old Tracey where I used to be able to do that. And it was different 3 years ago. It was different. Living here in Nova Scotia was certainly different. 3 years ago, pre-COVID, gas was something, groceries were something. Everything was extremely different than it is now. So we're just trying to make do where we can make do. Forrest, get out of the laundry room. I don't know what he's doing in there. Well, hey friends, it's Tracey from Another Day. I'm putting an ending on this video. I know it's not very long, but I have more videos to do, and I don't want to squish a whole bunch of days together, because then it'd be super, super long. So, yes, it's 7:30 in the morning. I'm about to go upstairs to try to edit a couple videos, or at least one video before. I gotta get the kids up to go into town and do a bunch of stuff. So, I'm going to say peace, love, and happiness today and every single day. Please like, share, and subscribe if you so choose, but if not, that's okay too. I still love you. I still want all the happiness in the world for each and every one of you out there. I certainly do. I really, really honest and truly do. Yes, I do. So, okay guys, with that, I'm going to say have a good night or have a good morning, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye! Boink.